Welcome to Fire Breathing Kittens, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Today is a special episode as we're interviewing our new member, Sinclair. Hi, Sinclair.
Well, hello there, Olive. It's a pleasure to finally be joining the Fire Breathing Kittens.
It's a pleasure to see you. You should describe yourself.
Well, a little bit about myself for those listening in on the crystal. I'm, an average height, an average build. But that's where the nondescript appearance ends for being a half-elf. I'm currently wearing a bespoke shirt, a violet, a dark vest, very comfortable slacks, my favorite pair of derbies, and I keep my hair in an undercut. It falls to about shoulder length if I'm letting it down and having a bit of fun, though I usually like to keep it in an updo, just to stay out of my eyes and be ready for the job. And perched on my shoulder today is my dear friend Malachi.
Hello, Malachi. Malachi is a beautiful raven. Yeah?
Well, thank you, Olive.
Oh, gosh. Hello. So, Sinclair and Malachi, you're a new addition to the Cranbox. What color would you be, and why?
Oh, well, like this shirt, I imagine myself almost a winish burgundy. Something smooth and dark that you can practically taste just by viewing it.
Wow. That's cool. Sinclair, what are your strengths?
Oh, well, I have a bit of a silver tongue. I can woo a individual or keep a crowd occupied. I'm quite adept at slipping into spaces and, meandering off before someone notices I might be a place I'm not supposed to. I also have a bit of a talent for a bit of arcane research. I do enjoy delving into the mysteries of magic.
Ah, magic. I wish I knew something about that. It's all very impressive. Well, that's my own weakness. I know nothing about magic. What are your weaknesses, Sinclair?
Oh, my own weakness. Oh, dear. Well, I'm a bit of an overthinker, if I'm being honest. If I'm presented with a problem, I try and come up with a solution for every possibility. And then possibilities that I didn't think of originally. And then even more that might come up. And before I know it, I'm just chasing myself around the room, trying to settle on a plan, when, oh dear, everyone's gone, left the pub, and is halfway done with the job we've been assigned.
Well, if you're with the right party members, they'll drag you along with them, and you'll look up from your musings and find yourself in front of a giant worm or something. Well, not a giant worm. I hear those don't exist.
Heavens no, it's an urban legend. Something to frighten the children, make sure they go to bed.
Exactly. All right, question 4 out of 15. Sinclair, where did you grow up?
Oh, that's a question I'd love to know the answer to myself. This is a little embarrassing, but if I'm being honest, my memory only goes back a few years. Do you recall hearing about that incident at Dylantar's Arcane Academy 3 years back?
Can't say I did. What happened?
Oh, well, that's the darndest thing. I'm not entirely sure myself. I recall fire, smoke, all kinds of calamitous surroundings, and waking up. I stumbled out of the wreckage. I found a nearby group of students led by Jubelheim, a dwarven professor of abjuration at the university. They took me in, they helped me get back on my feet. I mean, that woman is practically my mother, even though we look nothing alike. I made my way here to Nicomoy. I found some employ with, well, I certainly hope the city guard aren't listening in on this, questionable characters. And I've picked myself back up. Now I'm looking for answers to find out how far back it goes.
Oh, a mystery. Is that why you wanted to join? Me too. Is that why you wanted to join the Fire Breathing Kittens Guild?
I think I wanted to join the Fire Breathing Kittens primarily because after years of working in shady dealings, you come to find out that in that line of work, it's very solo-oriented. And I don't doubt my skills for one moment. But I've always wanted to be part of something bigger. Part of something where I know my coworkers and my compatriots have my back. And they can trust that I won't stab them in their back.
That is exactly why I'm here too. Yeah. Olive doesn't know the word nakamatachi, but nakama. So anyway, comradeship. Yeah. All right. Questions.
Oh, is that Elvish?
Yes. It's crocodilian. It's crocodilio. So if you were given a 1-minute advertisement slot during the annual Nicomoy fighting tournament, a Super Bowl, if you will, a fighting tournament seen by all the people, what would you fill it with?
Oh dear, that is a very valuable time slot. Let me tell you, the rates are not cheap. I would probably fill it with an ad for my favorite cafe with a wonderful open mic night. That would be Cylinder's Silly Brews. By far, the best macchiato you'll find on this side of Nicomoy. Improv night is hilariously awful from untrained amateurs, but we cheer them on anyway because they show passion and drive. And sometimes we get some absolutely beautiful talent.
You had me at macchiato. How's it taste with a little bit of chicken blood added in?
I can't say I've tried that option. I don't object to those that eat meat. In fact, I'm rather fond of it myself, but I don't like the liquid meat.
What do you like? What do you like doing in your spare time, for example?
Oh, experiencing all that life has to offer. I don't know how much time I have left. I mean, who among us does? So, wonderful food, inspiring music, interesting company. It all enthralls me. A good book, fun company. How I like to spend my free time is to just gain new experiences.
That is a good way to spend your time. Yeah. All right. Question 8. What things in life are still a mystery to you, Sinclair?
Well, as I said before, my past. Prior to 3 years ago, it's a bit of a blank slate. Once in a while I get snippets, but otherwise, nothing. What will eternally be a mystery to me is why on earth cucumbers agree to become pickles. It makes no sense. They're submerged in a acidic, frankly, it stings. Have you ever stuck a cut in a vinegar? It hurts.
Good point.
Why would anything want to be pickled?
Sometimes transformation takes effort.
That's true.
Question 9 out of 15. Sinclair, what's your annoying habit? Everybody's got one.
Oh dear, my annoying habit? Well, while I did mention it's a strength, my silver tongue has a tendency to bite off more than it can chew. And I do think very highly of my intellect and wit, but there are situations that you get into that you can't think your way out of all the time, and others like to provide more brutish arguments to persuade you. Thankfully, so far, I've managed to slip out of them, and hopefully with the fire-breathing kittens, I can have friends such as this 8-foot-tall elephant I hear likes to wander around sometimes to back me up.
8'2", now that somebody fed him spider eggs. He's a great backup, absolutely. Definitely.
Oh, he grew even larger. Wonderful.
Well, yeah. Question 10. Do you speak any other languages?
Oh, well, I'm quite fluent in Elvish, and I have done a little more than dabble in Sylvan. I'm a little rusty with the speaking, but I can get by. It just doesn't come up that often in normal conversation.
Yep, you kind of got to seek out your other languages to practice them. Very true. Yep. Question 11 out of 15. Sinclair, where would you like to visit?
Oh, visiting. Well, I've seen every corner of the city, but I can't say I've ever been to a rainforest. They sound absolutely fascinating. Such lush jungle. I probably wouldn't care for the humidity, but sacrifices must be made to enjoy such spectacular views.
Well, you're in luck because the Medvedev treetop city and its suburb of Sukla are pretty close by now that new train line got installed. You can just walk up to the automated teller system. That's right. There's no more people accepting gold. Now it's a machine. And pay your 1 gold and just ride the train right to it. Medvedev. A rainforest like none other. Yeah, maybe we'll go.
Well, splendid. I can't say that I've made the trip yet, but it sounds like it's going to be the easiest thing in the world now.
Maybe a quest will take us there. Anyway, question 12. We've talked about their transformations from cucumbers, but we didn't talk about whether or not you liked them. Sinclair, do you like pickles?
Oh, I love them. I can't stand cucumbers. And, as I said, it makes no sense why they would agree to do it, but pickles are divine. Yes! Pickles are good! Yes, Malachi also cares for them. You know you have been eating every jar and leaving me but a single pickle, right? I regret nothing!
Okay. Leaving one is like asking you to buy more? Oh, man.
Oh, you know his game.
All right. Question 13 out of 15. We're almost done. A penguin walks through that door right now wearing a sombrero. What does it say, and why is it here?
Oh, well, my penguin is a little rusty. I'm only fluent in Raven. But I believe what he would be saying is holding a bottle of tequila in one hand and an empty bag of tacos in the other. He would look rather sad that he's run out of tacos and be wondering where the nearest cook is to make more. And frankly, I'd be wanting to help him, because who doesn't enjoy a good taco? And perhaps he'd share some of that good tequila.
Hey, instant friend.
Exactly.
All right. Second to last question. Sinclair,
go ahead.
What would you like remembered about you?
Oh, well, that's... As much as I try and experience life, I haven't put too much thought in what'll happen after I've passed on. I suppose I'd want it to remember that I helped, that I made Nicomoy and the world a better place than it was before I was here.
That's a good goal. And very last question. What is one message you would give to your fans?
You have excellent taste, for one. 2, you are worth it. You are worth treating yourself. You are worth caring for yourself. And if you need help, don't be afraid to ask.
Very good advice. And you heard it here, folks, from Sinclair. Thank you, Sinclair.
Thank you for having me, Olive. I look forward to my first job.
And that's right, you'll be seeing Sinclair in his first job in an upcoming episode. Goodbye!
Don't die!